Welcome to Rock Order Revelations. I'm Freddie Allen. And so yesterday, it was really windy. The weather wasn't real great for videoing, so I had to skip it. Today, I'm going to try to give you just a better look at some of the stuff I started to show you the other day. And it's supposed to be rainy. It's kind of cloudy. So, not the best for as far as light, but I wanted to really show you these. I also want to say I've noticed through a lot of comments. I haven't been able to read them all. I've read a few. I will try to address everything. I know you guys got a lot of questions, and I do want to try to answer everything and try to keep in touch with y'all like that. But right now I'm still new to all of this, really, and it's really overwhelming still. But I'm getting there. Try to get everything organized and but yeah, I appreciate that you're watching and commenting, and I will try to address all your questions. I'm actually I'm here in Arizona in the United States, and all these rocks are field collected locally. Most of them. I don't really buy a lot of rocks. I bought some at the Tucson Gem and Mineral shows, like a couple handfuls, and I really just use them for like index material in my tumblers and stuff, like some beryl, some aquamarine, and some garnets, and some quartz and stuff like that. So I can throw them in there, and I can kind of just monitor how they're wearing down as compared to the other stuff that I'm tumbling. So I really don't, but most of the stuff that I'll be showing you is just it's all field collected and actually local, from the local area here. And a lot of the smaller stuff, like I said, I've I break larger rocks like these and these and all that. But we'll get to all that later. But these right here are just, I don't know, these are really heavy. I don't even know what to say about them, honestly. Just let you look. Hopefully the light's good. The glare off the screen right here where I can watch is not helping me, but I just want to try to get some shot before it rains, if it's going to. And so I was born and spent my childhood in Southern California. My granddad, he was a rock hound, and he'd take my brother and I a lot with him when we were young. And he liked opals a lot. Most of the polished opals and stuff were his. He polished those. He liked to make jewelry. And I don't make jewelry, and I'd hate to see them just sit and not ever get used. That's why I think I'm going to include them in the giveaway as well. And a lot of the rough opal there, I have found a lot here too, and some agate and stuff out of these rocks, but some of that and some tourmaline and stuff, those came from Southern California over there. But most of this other stuff, everything out here, and all the stuff that I've broken, obviously, is from the local area here. Let's see. I'll just see the back side of this. The camera's still giving me issues, so hopefully it don't stop. So I really just want to get something finished here. I've attempted this already a few times today, and it's been giving me troubles, but so I'm just not going to try to say too much. I'm just going to try to show you some good angles, I hope. At least I can't really see the screen. Like I said, these are all really hard. That's mostly, I'm not really, I've been trying to figure out like how to identify for sure what things are, but I mean, these are a lot of different minerals combined, obviously, you know, to build the rocks, but unusually hard though, I think. And like I said, the structures and stuff, that's a lot of what I'm interested in, is the structures. And yeah, this has like this, like a fusion type crusting here, and then goes into, I don't know if you can see where I was pointing right now. I don't know why the camera's pointing. But yeah, like here, it looks like fusion crusted, and it's real hard too. I mean, this has all been scrubbed. It doesn't come off. Like, it's been scrubbed with silicon carbide so many times, and it does not sand down. It does not come off. It doesn't change any. If I can keep the camera pointed right, that would help. Yeah, that's anyway. These, once again, they're really heavy. They look like they got a lot of different types of metal in them. They're not really magnetic. And they also have like this fusion type, crusted type surface in places. Not entirely. You still have the same structure though, as even like all the way down to the smallest little stones. Like that's what, like I said before, what really gets my, I don't know, I'm really interested in the structures of them and the structure of the planet, and how these really kind of reflect. I think they could have a lot of valuable information about the planet and stuff. Possibly as old as the planet, maybe, I think. But that's just me. I don't know. This one weighs just over 22 pounds, and this one just over 15, I believe, if I remember right. And then I also want to show you some more of this one here. Like I said, I believe got me into this hardness and its structures. I honestly think it's mixtures of silicon carbide and other rare things that maybe aren't commonly found in nature. It's super hard as well, for the most part. I mean, it obviously has intergrown minerals that aren't as hard. And so if you work hard enough in the right grains, I mean, you can eventually break it down. But for the bulk of the rock, it's very hard. And these structures, like the grains, and you can see here, now it comes down, and I don't know, I'll show you later the different structures and grains, and down in some of the smallest minerals, and there'd be the same structures. And that's because I don't know, they talk about these pyramids and all these things, and as long as I can remember as a kid even, I couldn't understand why they didn't just see that they were natural. It seems to me that they're naturally made like that, and that mankind probably, you know, carved them up a little bit to use them. But I mean, it seems to me as like the crystalline structure in the minerals reflects all the way into the rock and all the way into, and so I'm sure that that they give mankind, all these civilizations, way far too much credit for. I'm pretty sure that nature built the pyramids, and they just kind of carved away, understood the crystalline structure and the strengths, and knew how to tunnel. And a lot of even the tunnels were maybe even natural. Like, I mean, these have all these holes, and you'd think they were random from like just being, it's not being melty or, you know, whatever, but it's nothing about this is random. This is all very, I mean, I've studied these with all these other rocks and the structures, and all the way down to like what I was talking about, the radiating crystals or whatever the other day. I mean, it's all like, and then they resorb and recrystallize and go through so many different phases, but it all comes down to these structures. There's nothing random about, and the same with the whole planet, you know. So I mean, and they talk about the tunnels and the pyramids, and then, you know, the whole thing, and I just feel like they would, you know, they'd have to be natural structures. There's no way mankind built those. They maybe carved them out of what was already standing. But that's just me talking. Again, that's a lot of what got me into studying rocks, was these structures, the way they erode, oxidize, and I mean, and just like, I see so many different similarities in them. And when you look at our planet as a whole, like if you just took it and like held it as a rock, took away the water, and just looked at it, it would look, you know, I'm not sure exactly how, but not exactly like what they think. I don't, you know, in my opinion. But I think when you want to figure out how something's, what's it called, reverse engineering, where you take something apart to see how it's made, I don't know. And I think these reflect all the way, you know, not just our planet, but even, like I said, our solar system and beyond. But anyways, I'm gonna try to show you a quick look at what I'll show you in the next videos and stuff, and try to cut this one off before my camera decides to do it for me. But yeah, there's so much other stuff I want to get to here. I mean, I got lots of stuff to show you, and this, even still, this with all this is still not even the beginning. And this one's really cool too. I want to get to this, but I want to show it to you really good, but I'll have to get to it another time probably. But it's heavy too. It's one of my favorite rocks too. I say that about, you'll hear me say that about a lot of rocks, but they're all my favorite rocks. But it's really cool, but that's not what I came over here to show you, but it was sitting here, so I'm going to show it to you real quick, just a little bit. I'll show you the other side, if I can flip it. see the color good. I can barely see my screen, like the layer off of it from the overcast or the clouds or whatever. But anyways, yeah, that's not what I came over here to show you. I'll get to that next week, but or next time, whenever it is. And this stuff too, this is what I want to get to. I got a lot of stuff inside that I'm going to show you. I got a digital microscope. I'm trying to figure out how to use it to get the videos on here. I'm still really not good at editing videos. That's why I just have to kind of shoot them and put them on as they are. So I'm sorry, they're still kind of rough and probably not the most entertaining to watch, but yeah, the next video I want to start getting into some of this gem material stuff that I have gotten, and a lot of other stuff. Start answering hopefully some of your questions and your comments and all that. So until then, take care and have faith, and God bless you. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.